the bitch that cannot keep her mouth shut. Nah, I'm just playing. Anyway, I mean, I can. When I got nothing to talk about, but so, like. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to join Ignore My Forehead. It's a horrendous mess that I cannot control. I can, but my body says no. Because my body wants to be a whore. Anyway. So. Unfortunately, and no, I do have to work today, so there's not gonna be a stream later. However, there will be a gotcha stream tomorrow, because I just found out my mom has a short shift tomorrow, and we're gonna be home by 4 o'clock. Anyway, so why am I pissed off, you may ask? Oh, because a certain attention whore cannot keep their mouth shut. And when I say attention whore, you all automatically should know who the fuck I'm talking about. Who else would I be thinking of when I say attention whore? Simp! I am talking about Simp's dumbass. That attention whore. Anyway. So, for those who have not been following me this morning, in the server, I have discovered some things. I have unfortunately discovered some things. I have discovered community posts and videos. Well, one video, but that's about it. 'Tis what I discovered. So, here's the thing. Simp was quiet for about a week. Quiet. Silence. I love silence. Now, here's my issue with that. They come back, and apparently, the first post I happened to witness is that their FNAF YouTube channel, they unfortunately lost the password, and they had to make a new FNAF channel. Oh, how tragic. And then, look what I discovered. Let me show y'all on camera. I discovered the new channel, which is that. There's another channel. Another FNAF channel for Simp. Now. Before I get into what we saw, or what I saw, I want to read the community post that they posted about 14 hours ago. Disgusting. Rant. I said ramp. Trigger warning. Bro shipper. And sexual. Let us read. Do not mind this phone screen. I know it's dirty. It's horrible. I can't clean it. Anyway. This is more of a PSA situation because of this user. At FNAF Ships-V4R put pink hearts underneath my video saying that they had a crush on me. If their profile saying 27 when I am 15, over 10 years, Simp, that's a lie, you're not 15. And then they messaged me on Discord. I had my Discord on my post so people could add me for something they found. They found my Discord and decided to message me with words I can't show on the internet saying I was a liar. But it's true, though. You can't put liar in air quotes. You are a liar. You're a pathological liar. Anyway, when I was confused and decided to stick around and ask what I so happened to be lying about, and they said I was lying about my age. You are, and you still are, because at this point nobody knows how old you are, because you lie a lot. I was guessing they watched one of Aqua's videos and thought I wasn't a minor. You're just going to automatically throw me into that situation that I had nothing to do with between you and the 27-year-old. You're going to automatically assume that they watched one of my videos. I have never seen that person before. And that person is hidden on my channel. So you're just going to automatically throw me in your situation because you assume that the 27-year-old watched me and thought you weren't a minor. You're going to automatically throw me in there in your situation that I had nothing to do with. Because you assume the 27-year-old watched me and thought you were lying about your age. You practically are lying about everything. You lie about everything. But you're just gonna throw me in that situation. Okay. I do not know how old Simp is. Simp keeps claiming that they're 15. There's no proof that they're actually 15 or a minor because literally they lied about everything during the entire saga of the damn situation that I had with them. They turned out to be Lilith, and Lilith was literally 20 years old, really just 2 years younger than me. So, since it was confirmed that Simp is Lilith, I'm gonna assume that Simp is between 15 and 20 years old because the motherfucker lies about everything. But then again, I can't assume anything because they lie too damn much. Continuing. So I said they were mad because they wanted to fuck a child and was mad because they thought I wasn't a minor. So after a not so nice... Whoops, my bad. Fucking, I'm on the wrong phone. That's why. I meant to hit this. So, after a not so nice exchange of words on both sides, I blocked them. So hopefully they don't come back and retaliate. So Aqua can have them. I am good. So stay safe of them if you are a minor. Aqua can have them. Why would I want an ally who preys on children? But you're just going to automatically say Aqua can have them. Again, throwing me in a situation that I had nothing to do with as soon as you come back from being gone for a week. You're going to throw me in a situation that I had nothing to do with. Bitch, I don't want that. I don't want it. First, you assume the 27-year-old who preys on children watches me. Then, you're going to sit here and say that the 27-year-old... No, you're going to sit here and say that I can have the 27-year-old who clearly preys on children. But then again, how do we know that this so-called 27-year-old isn't actually Simp? Simp didn't give no proof of this entire situation that went down. They just made a rant about it. The thing is, Simp could literally be making this whole thing up. Allegedly. They could allegedly be making this whole situation up. But no, Aqua can have them. You want me to have a pedophile in my inner circle? What the fuck is wrong with you? Have you lost your damn mind? Have you? You have been gone for a week, and I was glad. I wanted you to stay gone longer. Then you come back, and this is the shit I see. You're putting my name in a situation that I got nothing to do with, that was between you and a 27-year-old, and you're gonna make a rant and then add me to it. I had nothing to do with the situation between you and a 27-year-old, but you're gonna add me to it in your rant. Why? And then I go to the 27-year-old's channel. They made a short. Y'all want to know what the short was? Because I was disgusted. I was fucking disgusted. Like, let me look. This is what it said. This is the short. I don't know why, but I low-key want to get molested by lolly girls. That's what the 27-year-old posted. The 27-year-old posted that on their channel. They want to get... Well, see, I don't even know if this word is allowed to be said on YouTube. But yeah. They want to get... I don't know a code word for that, but... They want to get... I guess they want to get raped by young girls. That's what they want. The 27-year-old posted that. The 27-year-old posted that. They want to get raped by young girls. This grown-ass person, this grown-ass man, I don't know, is this a male? I don't know their gender. This grown-ass person wants to get, they want to get raped by young girls. This grown-ass person, don't know if they're a male or a female. It wants to get raped by young girls. You want to get aggressively touched by young girls. That's against the law. It is against the law. You do know you can go to prison for that. You can. Like, that's nasty. That's fucking nasty. And then, not only were they discussing the 27-year-old, Simp also made another post. They made another post. Am I gonna need to side with these bitches now that I hate Aqua? I don't fucking like them either. Cookie shit called me multiple slurs, and I just don't fucking like Balorbi. And now, I don't fucking like Spirit. Why are all your haters so damn spiteful? Gee, I wonder why. They have no fucking brain. That's why. Dumbass. Oh my god. And I can't find any normal ones. They're all full of shit, and it makes it hard to side with either of them. I am 90% sure I am older than both of these bitches. They don't even have good reasons to hate you. They can't come up with anything besides your ships. Why are not of you fucking competent? I'm guessing they meant to say, why are none of you fucking competent? And that's coming from me, and yet I'm probably the most sane out of these bitches. I'm sorry. The most sane? You think you're the most sane out of all 4 of my haters? You think you're the most sane? Okay, so, first of all, Cookie shit is literally called the online pest. Sawyer ruined a FNAF ship for me, and honestly, I also hate him because of his political party. I do not like Republicans at all. And 3, spiritual shit stain just doesn't like me anymore because of my content, which is also tied down with FNAF ships. And shit stain is just plain on annoying and will create multiple accounts just to fucking harass me. And now back to you, Simp. You are literally not the most sane. You are the worst of all out of all my haters combined. Why? You lied to me and my chat for over a year, pretending to be a victim when you were in fact the abuser all along. Lilith came first, and then after Lilith came, you came out of nowhere, saying that you were the same victim. You were also a victim of Lilith, and then it turns out Lilith was you. It turns out Lilith was you. And then, after we came up with that theory of you being Pink Velvet and Lilith, your entire plan crumbled and fell apart. After that theory came to light, we gave you ample time to try and prove your innocence. And what did you do? You did the opposite of that. You literally proved my theory correct instead of proving your innocence. And then, while I'm trying to talk to you in DMs, trying to ask you to prove that you are innocent and that my theory can be debunked, you sat there in my DMs acting fucking stupid. And then you asked me the world's dumbest question. How can I show you evidence? But when it came down to Lilith, you had all the evidence in the world showing me apparently what allegedly she was doing to you. And then, when I ask you to prove your innocence, you're going to sit here and ask me, how can I show evidence? At that point, it was a serious situation. Everybody was tense. Yo ass wanted to act stupid. So I blocked your bitch ass. And then after I blocked your bitch ass, you proceed to literally make a suicide baiting community post, and then the next day afterwards, you proceed to pretend to die and pretend to be your grieving partner. in a 7-minute video, which we still have proof of because you sat there and deleted it, and the suicide baiting post. If you keep on talking shit and adding me to situations that I got nothing to do with, I will have no choice but to air out all the evidence I have in my arsenal and let everybody see what a lying, conniving bitch you are. Just because you're pissing me off and I ain't got time for it. You are literally the worst person out of all of my haters combined. You are literally the worst fucking person. You made fun of me when I was crying on stream trying to deal with this shit because it was stressing me the fuck out. It was stressing me the fuck out. You sat there and you laughed. You sat there and you told me from a Pink Velvet account that you started all of this shit because your content was not getting any attention. And you wanted attention. You're a bitch. And I say that to all my haters because all of them are bitches. But you are literally the worst of all the bitches. You are worst of all the bitches. So you have no right to talk about Cookie shit or Sawyer when you're just like them. Only 10 times fucking worse. You got no right. You got no right to speak at all. You have no right to speak. You have no right to speak at all. You have no right. You have no right. You have no right to speak. You have no right to speak on my other haters because you are literally worse than them. You are. You are by far worse than them. Oh, and look at that. And look at that. Sim posted again. Oh, and I thought they quit this channel, but apparently they did not. Oh. Let's read the new post, shall we? Oh, hold on. My fucking phone's being a whore. Okay. I doubt they just decided that a random teen on the internet was an adult. You are the only one who has vocally said you think I am not a minor. How the hell else would they just decide that I am not a minor if they don't watch you? Wow. I doubt they would. Yeah. I hate everything. Okay. I doubt they would have came after me after saying they had a crush on me unless they decided I wasn't a minor. They wanted to fuck a child, and when they thought I wasn't... Hold on. And when they thought I wasn't, they crashed out. Not the first time I've been preyed on by a pedo. Hopefully, it's the fucking last. But again, you just openly assumed that they watched me, and then you also said that I could have them. I don't want a fucking pedo. I don't. And you're literally over here right now stalking the stream because I know your bitch ass is here watching and you know I'm talking about your bitch ass. Okay. High attention whore. Anyway. Stop adding me to situations that involve your bitch ass and do not involve me because I got nothing to do with it. Okay, you blocked the 27-year-old. Good for you. Congratulations. Do not add me to your bullshit that I got nothing to do with. At all. Do not add me to the bullshit that I got nothing to do with. And again, allegedly, we do not know if the 27-year-old is you or not. Because you seem like the type of person to lie about this. Because again, think back to the Lilith situation. You faked the Reddit screenshots. And we got proof of you saying that. You faked the Reddit screenshots. So I would not be surprised if we all found out that the 27-year-old was actually you. I would not be surprised. I will not be surprised if we found out the 27-year-old was actually your bitch ass. I will not be surprised. Because you lied. You lied about being a victim of Lilith. You lied. You lied. You fucking lied. So I would not be surprised if you lied about a 27-year-old just hopping in your damn DMs. I would not be surprised. You lie about everything else. Now, moving on to another situation. So, the new FNAF channel that they made. Unfortunately. Because who asked? Okay, so first, fix your grammar. Second, you still have yet to prove you aren't Lilith, and you haven't shown all your emails, and somehow Lilith's Reddit account is now gone, or they just stopped posting. I haven't actually been on Reddit. I have Lilith blocked on Reddit, so I don't know if she's been posting or not. I have not been keeping up. I don't care. At this point, I hope the bitch is dead. Anyway, but, you know, since we know Simp is Lilith, low-key hoping. You haven't dropped dead yet, so, like, you know. My hair is pissing me off. Yep, it came undone. How nice. Okay. Now. This is the new FNAF channel for Simp. This is the new one. And look at the first video they posted. We're gonna watch it, but the first video was meant to basically be a counter to mine. Because y'all remember my 4 reasons why I hate Elizabeth Afton video, right? This bitch decides to make a counter to my video, but saying all the exact opposites of what I was saying. Yeah, a counter to the reasons. A 44-second video. Also, prepare yourselves. The editing is fucking horrible. Hold on. Sorry. I gotta get this right. Okay. So, I'm gonna see. They're gonna start it off saying, "Hi, this video is the reasons why Elizabeth Afton is my fave Afton." Yeah, but the title. You basically stole my title. In a way. But your 4 reasons why I think Elizabeth Afton isn't a bad character. I am going off of canon Aftons because it's very different from my AU. Did we ask you, Parasite? Her quote-unquote toxic stance. Notice in this video, they're going to sit here. They're going to start off everything how I started my video. I started with the toxic stans first. They're going to put toxic stans in freaking quotation marks. This is what they say. Also, why should her fans matter to her characters? If I could slap this bitch multiple times just for existing, I would. But that just proves I need anger management. But am I going to get it? No. Because anger is a part of my damn character. And besides these online bitches that I gotta deal with almost every fucking day, there's another factor to my fucking anger. My own damn dad. So, like, you know, not fun. Wait a minute. This reasons why Elizabeth is my fave Afton. This just sounds like the bitch copied Poison's video and just flipped it to make it sound like Elizabeth is super good. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. That is exactly what they did. And they used the same music I used. So, yeah, very fun. That's like hating a game because of a fandom. And some people have that right. They can hate a game because of a fandom. Some people literally hate Hell of a Boss because of the fandom. Some people literally hate Hazbin Hotel because of the fandom. People are allowed to hate something because of the fandom. Winter, it's your choice. I don't care what you do. Hold on. Damn, and the editing is so fucking terrible. Everything goes by too damn fast. YouTube is pissing me off. So yeah, apparently they said that people should hate her stance, but not the character. Why is the video so fucking fast? Because Simp can't edit for shit. That's why. They have the video edited in a format to where you can't really see shit. People literally hate MHA because of the fandom. Yeah, so their first reason for why people shouldn't hate Elizabeth is already not a good one. People literally hate TV shows because of fandoms. So people can hate games because of fandoms. And yeah, I'm allowed to hate Elizabeth Afton because of her stupid ass stance. Why do you think I make shit that just specifically targets Elizabeth? Because I hate the bitch. That's why. Who does Sim think is reading it? The Flash? People already do the first reason. Yeah. And look, her death was quote unquote her fault. It was. I don't care what people say, it was. And her death was her father's fault. Yeah. So Simp literally took my video and basically took all my reasons and basically tried to flip it. Because I started off with the toxic stance, then I went on to the death. And then you go to automatically sit here and say that, to counter my argument, you're going to sit here and say that her death was her father's fault. We all have different opinions, but me, I think her death was her fault because the dumb bitch didn't listen. And yeah, kids will be kids. They don't listen, but, you know, also curiosity killed the cat. So then again, in that logic, it was her fault. I mean, it's William's fault that he was just not a caring father. Well, yeah. Because, yeah, according to the books and the games, William did not give a damn about his kids. He did not. But at the same time, focusing on just the girl. Again, I grew up in a family, basically, where, you're a little kid. And, you know, oftentimes I was hearing the quote, curiosity killed the cat as a kid. From my grandma on my dad's side, who I do not speak to. And literally in my own household. So, yeah. Half the time, I still say it was her fault. Dumbass didn't listen. And basically, grew up in a family where, you know, if you do something after you're already told not to do something and you do it again anyway, then it's your fault if something happens. So, in that term, Elizabeth dying was her fucking fault. I agree with Poison. Kids won't listen for shit, but still, Elizabeth was the one that walked to Circus Baby. Yeah, she was. I get there's a thing called gaslighting, but he still told Elizabeth no. Oops. He did. saying something similar like, "Hey, I'm getting you this present for Christmas. Don't open it until then." She opened it, and it was her fault. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna continue on with this. Like, why would you make a killer doll and tell your daughter it's for her? Then again, in the games for Sister Location, we hear William's voice, but it's only like, I believe, once. I don't believe during the whole time where I watch people play the game, I don't believe that we hear specifically William say that Circus Baby was for her. We don't hear him say that in the game. We only hear Elizabeth talking, asking her father, didn't he make Circus Baby just for her? William never answered that question. So I hope we all realize that. We don't hear William specifically say that Circus Baby was for her. We don't hear him at all answering that question. I hope we all realize that. We hear William talking about the design choices. We do not ever hear him talking to Elizabeth or answering that question. Do we all realize that? He never answered the question. So who's to say that Circus Baby was actually for her? Who's to say? So then again, if he never answered that question, why would Elizabeth just assume that it was made for her? He never answered the question. She asked him, didn't he make Circus Baby just for her? William never answered. So she just assumed the answer was yes. Because her dad never answered her. She said herself, Daddy, why won't you let me see her? And still went! Exactly! And then the cutscene in that game, we see how Elizabeth actually dies after Circus Baby gave everybody cake. Circus Baby popped out ice cream cone. The bitch walked up. And Circus Baby ate the bitch. Then Elizabeth would have the nerve to ask, why didn't you warn me? Like, bitch, he told you not to go to her. See. But no, you know, it's fine. If people want to sit here and still defend Elizabeth saying that her death was not her fault, be my guest. But you know, I think her death was her fault. That's what I believe. That's my opinion. If you have a different opinion, I will agree to disagree, because I still think her death was her fault. I don't care. That's like your parents telling you not to watch something, but you still watch it anyway. If you get traumatized, that's your fault. See? But you know, the thing is, that's how I grew up. That's exactly how I grew up. I was watching Teletubbies at first, right? My mom, literally told me to stop watching it because she thought the show was creepy. And what you know, years later, they come out with a Teletubby horror game. So, but you know, I kind of grew up like that. I was told not to watch something, I would watch it anyway. So, if I get traumatized, it's my fault. My mom told me when she saw me. My mom to me when she saw me watching Yandere Simulator, still watched it. Oh. But of course, if you like Elizabeth, then that's fine. We don't care if you like her or not. But it's how you go about it that we hate you for. So, yeah. Yeah, random. I know that. I know. Circus Baby was meant to kill only if a kid was by themselves. But then again, you know, she just happened to be standing there. Then again, you know, if you had listened the first time when you were told not to go near her, you know, then again, still, you would not have been killed. Not watching racist Mario. Like, that is a child. Children don't listen well. Yeah, children often don't listen well when they're not raised right. Children don't listen and will act out if they're not raised right. I see that happen at my job. These kids will literally sit here and cry to the top of their lungs, and their parents will just be ignoring them. Like, it should not be up to me and my coworkers to make your kid shut the fuck up. That should not be our job. We should not have to give them stickers just so that they'll be quiet. We should not have to give them stickers just so that they'll be quiet. You are the parent. Do something about it. Take your kid outside and leave them with your boyfriend or husband to calm them down, because clearly they do not want to be in the damn store, because why the fuck are they screaming so damn loud? If you took them to the store and you're not going to get them anything, you know they're going to sit here and fucking cry. They're going to cry to the top of their damn lungs, and you will not shut the fuck up. Like, you're going to let your kids sit there in the cart and fucking cry. I had to deal with that at my job. So yeah, we know children don't listen. Children don't listen when they're not raised right. And William told her multiple times that she shouldn't go to Circus Baby. And William making Circus Baby to kill, and at least not going with Elizabeth or send Michael with her. Then again, we don't know if Michael will actually just protect Elizabeth. He's Michael. Anyway. Okay, Iroh. When I was her age, we all knew better. See, yeah. I grew up with basically a grandmother and parents that basically say, if you embarrass me in this fucking store, I will beat your ass. I grew up with that. And then the one time I acted up with my grandma, she beat my ass in the store and I didn't get anything. So yeah, children that don't fucking listen were not raised right. I was raised that if I act up, I get my ass beat. And what happened when I was a kid? I acted up with my grandma and I got my ass beat. And surely enough, after that, I was on my best fucking behavior. I'm not trying to get no more ass whoopings. Like, then again, some people grew up differently. But that's how I was raised. You act up, your ass get beat the fuck up. Like, no, absolutely not. I'm still wondering why she went by herself instead of when other kids were near Circus Baby. Because it only makes sense that Elizabeth, as a kid, would sneak off to see Circus Baby if other kids are near. See, that's low-key what I'm saying. My mom and I gave kids death stares. We both apparently look intimidating, so the kids look like they're scared shitless. Oh! I grew up with a mom like that, except she did the face grab in the parking lot and screamed at me. Oh. See, my parents gave me the I'ma beat your ass stare. They gave me that stare. When I said something that said something that's... Please don't say that I don't like that word. Then leave. I don't care. Then leave. Yeah, if I said something that sounded smart, I get the stare. If I did something fucked up, I get the stare. And if I acted up in the store, I get the stare. Like, I get the yo ass about to be beat stare. Like, I get the glare, everything. Like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. yeah, I grew up like that. Okay, moving on to the next part. And you made the doll a murder machine. Okay, that's the only thing I will agree with. William did do that, but who cares? Knowing you told your daughter that it was for her. Again, this I do not agree with. Someone point out where we actually hear William say that. Someone point that out. Because we don't hear William say that in the game. We never hear him say that. We hear Elizabeth asking the question, was a circus baby made for her? Did William ever answer her? No. William never answered her. I never heard him answer the question. So someone point out to me where he answered the question. I would like to know. He didn't say it, but you could imply that it was. We could imply that it was. We could. But at the same time, no. Daddy isn't watching. Yeah. So, Elizabeth said that line. She still went to Circus Baby knowing that her dad was not watching. So, back to my point. Curiosity killed the cat. Dumbass went over there and got herself killed. End of story. I don't want to talk about it no more. William just made it. He never said he made it for her. People just assumed. Thank you. We could assume that he said yes. We could also assume that he said no. So, both sides. They're divided. At this point, I don't care. I still say her death was her fault. If you were gonna make it a murderer, maybe don't tell your daughter it's for her. You alien-looking parasite bitch. If you don't shut the fuck up with your mismatched colored ass. Be quiet. Her death could have been prevented if William hadn't said it was for her. That I also do not agree with. Her death could have been prevented if her dumbass didn't just go over there. If her dumbass did not walk up to Circus Baby when her father was not paying attention, the bitch would not have died. If she did not make poor, curious choices, she would still be alive. But, she went over there, snuck her ass over there, did not listen, disobeyed, and literally went to Circus Baby. But if she had not snuck over there, she would have still been alive. But that's just my opinion. No, please stop. Why is everybody going live when I'm doing something? Here we go. She is a brat. Okay. And people talk about her being a brat. Of all the gotcha videos I've seen, even if Elizabeth was not meant to be the main villain in most of these AUs, that I've been seeing, you can still see her acting. Damn. It's the soda. You can still see her acting like a brat. In some of these videos. There are just some gotcha tubers that make her act like a brat. Some. Then you got some gotcha tubers that make her nice. I do not mind the ones that make her nice. Because, it's fine to see Elizabeth not be a brat for a change. Because then, one less person hates. Hi, Lucky. But, most of these gotcha tubers, they prefer Elizabeth to be a brat like me. Because I just don't like her. So, yeah. When Michael is more of a brat. Okay. Now, I can see this being true because Michael liked bullying the crying child in the games. Now, here's the thing. When it came down to AUs, we were all so used to, most of us were used to Michael being the abused one out of all his siblings. Chris, CC/Evan, and Elizabeth would be the favorites. They would get everything they asked for, but Michael would be the black sheep, casted out, ignored, neglected. So Michael was more of a brat, probably because people see him as a bully because of the games. Now I can see that, but in gacha terms, Michael is the abused one, while his siblings are the ones who are favorited. He's basically the black sheep of his family, stereotypical wise, and he's often neglected, ignored, and abused. But if anyone was to do that with the other two children, people would have a problem. People would have issues if someone made Elizabeth the abused one. People would have issues if Chris was the abused one. But when it comes down to Michael getting SA'd, ignored, abused, and neglected, we all stay quiet. Why? We all stay quiet when it comes down to Michael. But if it happens to the other two children, everybody want to start blaring hashtags, blaring alarms, and all of this shit. Why? Just because he's older, that does not mean that he should suffer. This live is not about gacha mods. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. Plus, Michael was still a kid himself. He's not 18 yet. He's still a teen. He's still a child. Underneath his parents' care. Like, that does not make it right for him to be abused just because he's older than the other two kids. That does not make it right, nor does that make it fair. She tried to stand up for her brother while he was being bullied by Michael. Funny, that doesn't happen in the games, but it happens in gacha a lot. It happens in gacha a lot. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine if you make it this way, if you make your story happen this way. But then you also got the gacha videos where Elizabeth purposefully tries to get Michael in trouble. Purposefully. She does shit around the house and automatically blame Michael. Stop asking about gacha mods. Stop. Getting on my nerves. My Elizabeth is not a brat in both of my AUs, but I will make a third AU of the Apton family. Okay? You aren't proving that. It's only something that happens in gacha AUs. Yeah. Because Elizabeth, I think Elizabeth dies. She dies before the crying child, because in FNAF 4, we see the empty girl room. Elizabeth is not there. Yeah, I hit myself in the eye. Elizabeth is not there. It's only Michael and Cece there. Elizabeth might have died before the crying child died. Because you see, she's nowhere in the house. She's nowhere. She's gone. Which would mean she's dead already. So how can she defend the crying child if she's not there? How? Ah, this fucking fly. Damn. Scott Cawthon did state to take the book's canonicity to the games with a grain of salt, so Williams' treatment of Elizabeth in the books could be very well debated. Okay. Well, I don't have any of the books, so I would not know. The only real exception to the whole Michael is a brat is the Shiro Takuro AU, and we all hate that AU. That's something we can all agree on. Not because of Michael being a brat, but how they're all portrayed. Right. Shit, my damn throat. Okay. My Elizabeth isn't a brat in my AU. Also, in my AU, Elizabeth died before Cece. Yeah, okay. That's literally how I got it, because in the stereotypical AU, I think people have it, the crying child being the younger one, and Elizabeth being older. I hate it. And I think, but yeah, I have Elizabeth being younger than Cece, and I have her dying first. Because, shit, she might as well die first. Anyway. And she is a child, maybe 7 to 9 in most fan-in videos. Yeah! Stereotypical ones. Stereotypical ones. She's 7 to 9 in stereotypical AUs. In ones that people make her deaf first, she's probably at most 5 to 6. Meaning she's younger. But yeah, in stereotypical AUs, she's about 7 to 9 years old. But people who have her die first and make her the younger child, she's about 5 to 6. I like crying child as the youngest. Okay. Michael, I mean, he said the books aren't canon, at least TSE's trilogy, but it can be used as parallels. It's how we know William and Henry's names, also Charlie. Oh, okay. I feel like Elizabeth would only give a fuck about Cece if he's stealing William from her. But I feel like that also depends on the AU. Honestly, I agree. Children are bratty little shits. Well, yeah, we know. I had to deal with them. Of course she is gonna want everything she wants. That does not help anything. All kids do. And again, her fans excuse her bratty behavior. Some of them do. The toxic stans do. Just because her fans are sometimes bad doesn't mean she is bad. Back to my point. People are allowed to hate a person because of their fandoms. People are allowed to hate games because of their fandoms. People are allowed to hate TV shows because of their fandoms. I rest my case. Again, I can't see the last part. Hold on. Damn it! It's a second off. Shit. And the last part, I believe. She is a hypocrite. Oh, yes! I love this one. I think it's weird people call her a hypocrite because her dad is a murderer. Every time I flip the camera around, YouTube keeps fucking shit up. But yeah. In gotcha videos, Elizabeth is a fucking hypocrite. Because it would go like this. She turns into Circus Baby. William finds out that she died. And then he would be like, Elizabeth? And then Elizabeth would be like, I'm sorry, Daddy, I didn't listen. And then Michael would be like, you're a Circus Baby? And then she would get mad and be like, shut up, Michael! You killed our little brother! And then Michael will reveal that William also killed people. But then, she's not mad at him. She's happy about that. But you get mad at Michael for only killing one person. Who just happened to be your sibling. But you don't mind your father killing over 6 kids. Wow, what the fuck was I even saying? You don't mind your father killing over 6 kids, but you get mad at Michael for killing one person. You express your hatred towards Michael, but you're happy about your dad being a murderer. Shit's not adding up. You expect your father to be proud of you for killing multiple security guards and probably technicians, but you get mad at Michael for killing one person. You get mad at Michael for killing one person. Isn't that just contradicting the entire point of the video? I would believe so. But you know. I hate Elizabeth. I do. Oops. But imagine seeing your older brother murder your younger brother. So this point is invalid because Elizabeth is not present when Cece dies. She's not present when Cece dies. She's not present in gacha videos or in the canon scene for the game. She's not present when Cece dies because she's dead already. She's not present. She's dead. So she can't see Chris dying or Cece dying in canon because she's not there. It's only Michael and his friends and Cece himself who all witnessed the death. But yeah, there are some people who make AUs where Elizabeth is there when Cece dies, but that's only when Elizabeth is the older child and Cece's the younger child. But canonically, Elizabeth is not there when Cece dies. She's not there. She's dead already. She's gone. She's missing. She's missing. When in reality, she's dead. And she also didn't know her dad was a murderer. True, she did not know that. Plus, how the hell would she know it was an accident? So, you know. In gacha videos, like I'm gonna sit here and say, there are some gacha videos where she finds out Michael was Eggs Benedict. Still gets mad at him for killing Cece. But still wants praise from William from killing other people. We're not going to forget that does happen in some gacha videos. I've seen it happen in gacha videos. Simp, you're so fucking annoying. Michael already bullied Evan. How would she put him past murder? She was a child. She didn't know any better. Yeah, let's see. Now, hearing this, now I think back to my Abused Michael AU, where people really tried to excuse Elizabeth and Cece's behavior just because they were children. Like, the comments are still there. People really still tried to excuse Cece and Elizabeth's behavior because they were kids. Just because she's a child. But the difference between my AU and any other AU or the canon is that Elizabeth and Cece were fully aware of what they were doing in my AU. They were fully aware of what they were doing. They were fully aware. Now, canon Elizabeth may not have been aware. But my Elizabeth and Cece, they were fully aware of what the fuck they were doing. They were fully aware. They were doing shit on purpose. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Yeah. But watch the ending. Watch the ending. Watch the ending. Look! 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 You can be offended because I showed how Elizabeth isn't a bad character. I really don't care. This video is heavily targeted to somebody who makes Elizabeth look like that. Wow, it cuts off. That heavily targeted that makes Elizabeth look like a brat or anything like that. I can't tell what they're saying. That is a child that you are making look like a monster. Anyway, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Again, this video was heavily targeted towards me because they watched mine. It was heavily targeted towards me. So yeah, that happened. So yeah. Simp made that video on purpose. But yeah, it was targeted towards me. We already know. And the grammar fucking sucks, as always. You're really living rent-free in Simp's head because they were disowned. Yeah, basically. How many accounts will she do? Lucky, I don't know. Every time Simp loses their passwords, they make a new account. So people haven't made Michael a monster or a killer. Some people have. If Elizabeth Stans hates you, they'll be rolling on the floor in anger the moment they see Shiro Takuro AU. She needs to leave you alone. You didn't do anything. Yeah, but Lucky, you know something? They only hate me because I called their ass out for what they did. That's the only reason. They can't hate me for nothing else. It's not nice that you're constantly being harassed. I know, but people don't like to shut up and people do not like to stop. They hate when I start speaking though because I have all the facts, I have all the receipts, and I have a full arsenal that I will use if necessary. So, it does not matter. They just better not get mad when I start speaking again because like literally you cannot get upset because you decided to speak first. No. They have oh my god, they have Shiro made Michael a monster and SA enabler, and someone called at Janeth Medina just shows Michael as an unrepentant bully. Yeah, basically. But I like the other main reason why I make Elizabeth acting a brat on purpose is because I like pissing people off. That's the only other reason. I like make people mad on purpose. Why? Because the toxic stands get on my nerves. So I make her a brat on purpose just to piss them off. Anyway, because it's fun and I like seeing them get mad when they can't do anything about it. Because when I see them get upset, it's funny. Because I just be like, oh, well, too damn bad. Deal with it. So yeah. I also make her a brat on purpose. Because her toxic stance pissed me off. So I do it on purpose. They get so sensitive about it. Yeah, they do. Do I give a fuck? No. You're gonna deal with it. No. If you want her to be all nice and sweet and not be a brat and all mean and shit, then you make it your damn self. The fuck? Like, you have a phone, you have a tablet, you have a computer. Download Gotcha Club, a Gotcha Mod, or Gotcha Life 2. I don't give a fuck. Whatever the fuck you want to use. Make Elizabeth Afton yourself. Make Afton content to your liking. But no, you're not going to sit here and harass other creators who make Elizabeth Afton a brat just because you don't like her being a brat. Make it yourself. Because, oh, trust me, I'm not changing shit about my channel, and I'm not changing the way I see Elizabeth, because I do not like the bitch. For some reason, Prisoner Cars is so good. Now, for those who are not here during this stream, I'm unfortunately going to do a reaction video to Simp's video because I'm that petty enough to do so. Will I be tagging him in that video? Yes, because I'm that petty. Because since I know that that video was heavily targeted towards me, because Simp has nothing else to do with their time, I'm living rent-free in their head, I'm gonna be a bitch and make content out of this, because why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? I have all the time in the world. I actually don't, but I gotta go to work, but like, you know, same thing. But like, yeah. I feel bad for the OC reacting to it. Unfortunately, it's going to be my own. Also, making her more of a brat than people usually do makes the AU more interesting. But that could just be me. Listen. It's more drama. That's why I like doing it. Ah! No! I dropped something. I want to make a wholesome video for you because you get so much hate. It's fine. It's fine. I know how to deal with it, but it's okay. It'll be fine because the more hate I receive, the more content I get to make out of it. So technically, a win's a win. A win is a win. I turn that hate into content. A win's a win. A win is a win. A win is a fucking win. I get more attention. I get more content. A win's a win. A win is a win. Don't call somebody good in an AU if their actions are despisable in the AU. Hot take. Okay. F shit. Dying is a curse. What is happening here? Zinnia, you sent the video to the public server twice. Yeah, you sent it in the drama section twice. I don't know if that was on purpose, but you sent it there twice. Oh my god! It was because, like, the message showed that it didn't send. Oh. For me, it shows that it was sent twice. It was sent twice. It shows on Discord that it was sent twice. I don't know. But it's fine. You know, Discord is a bit buggy lately. So, yeah. I'm gonna try and finish that reaction video before I have to go to work tonight. This fucking fly. Ooh. See. This fly is just, well, double the evidence. I like the way she thinks. So, when I go to work tonight, because I'm pretty sure, I have a gut feeling in my head right now. I have a feeling something's going to happen, and it's only going to happen as soon as I get to work. So, Simp posted again. Well then, I called it. Sprinkle was unbelievably pissed, and she rarely snaps. Sorry for interrupting you. It's fine. Well, that was fast. That was fast. Simp posted again. Let us see. Where are you, Simp? I mean, besides where you need to be, which is hell, but you know. Or you know? Limbo. Whoever controls Limbo. Actually, no. Whoever controls Limbo, they don't want Simp there. Who controls Limbo? Does nobody control Limbo? Do God and the devil control Limbo? I need to know. Is there anyone who controls Limbo? I could make a Limbo God as an OC. I low-key want one now. Oh my god. Like low-key. I low-key want to know. Does anyone control Limbo? I wonder, do they both control Limbo? Because what if someone is half good, half bad, and they don't deserve heaven, they also don't deserve hell? Does anyone control Limbo? Like, that's like a genuine question. I low-key want to know. Bye-bye, AJ. Alright. On the floor with them pills! Not pills! You know, Loki. Okay, let me read this. Imagine all of us meeting Sip IRL, then jumping her. No, Noah, no. Mother, you are giving me questions that will keep me up until 4 a.m. I'm sorry. The video has almost nothing to do with Aqua. It was targeted to someone who harassed one of my best friends because he liked Elizabeth. Killing his OC multiple times because she hated Elizabeth. This was almost a week ago, and I decided to make the video because I don't like one of the kindest and most innocent little idiots I know to get bullied over fictional characters. My friend was in quote-unquote beef, I say heavily, because they solved it quickly, and the friend who then terrorized him decided that essaying his character multiple times was the way to go. If it was targeted at Aqua, I would have said a lot of different things. But anyway, this is my friend's channel. Go support him. Support them, whatever. They have been through way too much shit for simply liking a character. Funny. You say it wasn't targeted towards me after we go through the whole thing. Then you want to make that post. Nobody controls Limbo. That's crazy. So why the fuck is Limbo a thing if nobody controls it? I checked Simp's post just now. That friend's account she's talking about was made today. No fucking way. No! You're lying. Hold on, you're lying. Let me see. You're dead ass. It was made today. Oh my god. No fucking shot. No fucking shot. It was made today. The friend's account was made today. Oh my god. Yo. No fucking shot. No fucking way. No way. That account was made today. And today's the 18th. Bro. I'm over this. Oh my god. Simp, if it has nothing to do with Aqua, then why are the points the exact same thing but opposite of Aqua's? Right. Ask that question. Oh my god. Simp thought we wouldn't check the dates. They did that before. When I told them to link all the channels to their emails, they made accounts that exact same day. And that video was made an hour ago. See. No, and there's a video on the quote-unquote Friends channel. There's a video on the Friends channel. Let me see. I wonder if they edit the same. They do. They edit the fucking same. That OC is fucking ugly. You can't trust nothing Simp says because they're a fucking liar. Look at this OC. Look at this OC. What the fuck is that? Bro. Why is your format the same as fucking Simp's? It's the exact same. My name is Liam. My OC's name is Arthur? I like FNAF, but I make magical girl content. Is that why your OC looks like that? With a... Okay. Confused already. I will also make videos with my friends too. They edit just like Simp. The editing style is just like Simp. Notice the black borders. Not the black borders. The gray borders on the video. Do y'all see that? They edit just like Simp. The video is in a square instead of a whole rectangle. See, look. Oh my god. 20 bucks said it is a cotton candy since it is blue and pink. Bro, the account was made today. The account was made today. The editing is the exact same as Simp's. The editing is the exact same as Simp's. I'm over this. Hold on. This is them and their channels. I want to see. Oh my god! That OC is an abomination. Someone find this account. Find this account. Find this account. I'm trying to get it clear for you, but find the account. Find this account. Find it. Somebody find it. Screenshotting if you have to. Find it. Those are my best friends. I'm 15. My birthday is this week. I am suspicious. I am very much suspicious. This flag is flying in my fucking face and I'm getting pissed. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. The OC style almost looks like Simp's. Oh, never mind. I got the channel. I got the channel. Okay, let me see. No way! The other friend's channel was made today. The other friend's channel was made today. Both of the friends' channels were made today. July 18th of this year. Both of the channels were made today. Monima, I make gotcha videos. I am 16. Dumbass people keep reporting my account. So 3rd time's the charm. 3 is my lucky number anyway. Yeah. How convenient. Both of the friends' accounts were made today. Both of them. I know I got the screenshots. Both of the friends' channels were made today. Both of them. Both of the channels were made today. How insane. Both of the friends' channels were made today. Both of them. They also made that video today. That's crazy. Both of the friends' accounts were made today. How funny. And just so happens one of the friends edits just like Simp. horrible. They edit horribly. That's that. Mm-hmm. No, Shadow. No. 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 I said no. No. Why are you talking back? I said no. Badass cat. Ass. Now you want to sit here and cry after ignoring me all day. No, you stay like that. Hold on. What happened? I was watching something. Ow. Okay. Wait. But notice in Sim's post, she said the post had almost nothing to do with Aqua, saying that Aqua had some part in it. Right! But then they want to get mad when I speak about them. But they keep constantly talking about me. But you get mad when I find out you've been talking about me and then I start saying some shit. That's when you want to get mad. That's some bullshit. Simp needs to learn to actually let go. You never proved your innocence. You've only made yourself more deceptive since your initial exposure. That is true. They have. They very much have. Simp's fucking insane, as I said. This fucking fly is getting on my fucking nerves. Damn. Oh, would you look at that though? The friend tags one of Sim's friends tags the account that has no subscribers on it. No videos, no posts. The friend tags the new account for Simp, but not the one with 92 subs. Yeah, yeah, bullshit. They tagged the new account, but not the one with 92 subscribers. Just gonna go back and get this one too, since, you know, the dumbass friend tagged the wrong account apparently. Watch Simp change it and say something about it. Some shit like, no, I didn't mean it in that way. She had a part in it or some shit like that. Now, probably as soon as you speak it into existence, Simp might go ahead and actually change it. Because Simp is the type of person that would do some dumb shit like that. I'm getting all the evidence. Keeping it in my arsenal because people like to lie. Yeah. They just happened to tag. They just happened to tag the account that had basically, had no subs on it. Screenshot the OG post. Honestly, even if she changes it, we got some of the evidence and we're all witness to it. Yeah, because we were, because it's on this stream. We saw it on this stream. So if they try to change it and delete it, we have this stream. Keep saying we don't have evidence of their guilt. We do. We have a ton of evidence. They just want to keep on lying. The more lies you keep on spewing, the more evidence we get on you. But I'm screenshotting the OG post. I got it. I got the OG post. I screenshotted it. I got it. Sending it now. Sending it now. Public and private server. Like, the arsenal keeps growing with each day, even when we're the quiet ones. Exactly. Because shit be being said while we not looking. But I got the OG post. I screenshotted it. So even if Simp tries to change it, I got the screenshot. It doesn't say edited either. I got it. I got that bitch. Okay, but why is the other friend description says smile for me? Like, that sounds so weird. It does. It does, doesn't it? It does. It's so fucking weird. But yeah, I got that. I got that shit. Now I know something. I'm not trying to call it now, but and this is a wild guess, but the friends accounts were made today. One of them already posted. Now, this is a long shot. But what if, and I'm gonna call it now, what if one of those friends decides to tag me in a video that they make, wondering why I'm beefing with Simp, and then somehow the friends all know everything that me and Simp have gone through so far. This is just a hunch. This is just a hunch. I'm wondering. I'm calling it now, too. The first friend posted again. Well, on my way to see what they post about. Absolutely fucking nothing, probably. The first friend posted about a room tour. A room tour. Yeah. Okay, the first friend didn't post nothing important, but I'm gonna send the video link to Discord. They did a room tour video. It's 18 seconds. Now all of a sudden, the first friend is posting a room tour. Messy, messy, messy. Messy, messy, messy. Yes, I am. Oh, shit. My ears. My ears. Can I just enjoy being myself without people fucking harassing me? Or lying and trying to deceive people? Can that just be a thing? Apparently it's not. Oh my god. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? You know what I should do? I should make OCs to represent these people that I have beef with. And since I get home early tomorrow, we're gonna have some fun being unhinged motherfuckers tomorrow. I know I gotta work Sunday, but we're gonna have some fun tomorrow afternoon being some unhinged bitches during a gacha stream meant to target 4 unworthy people. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. Tomorrow after 4 p.m. Y'all better bring your asses to the gacha stream with your unhinged energy, your best insults, and your basically crazy, insane energy. We're gonna have so much fucking fun tomorrow when I get home from work after 4 p.m. We are gonna have a gacha stream. I'm gonna make OCs to represent 4 evil ass motherfuckers that I do not like. And after that, we're gonna have some unhinged motherfucking fun. We're gonna do that. So prepare thyselves for tomorrow afternoon. I will be home after 4 o'clock, okay? I will be home. When I texted Discord to get ready, your asses better be ready. Because this ain't over. We gonna have some fun. And we're gonna be crazy. Woohoo! So, now that we're done with this, I gotta rest for work because it's already 3:50. I have to be at work by 6 o'clock, which means I got another hour to rest. So, I'm gonna end the stream here. If anything else happens, let me know in Discord. I'm gonna be resting. Oh my god.